What's up, everyone? Doing another video in PCB, Panama City Beach. And today we're going to be doing it on the Honda Super Cub C125, the most produced vehicle in the world from start of production date to the end. So we got to hit this little key fob here, turn it on. There we go. Wow, motorbike. Motorbike so nice. You make money on motorbike. You know money, you bad man. Something like that. Very Southeast Asian style. And Panama City Beach, if you don't know, is a DoorDash city. No Uber Eats here. There is, but 90% of the businesses here prefer DoorDash. So we're gonna do DoorDash because then we can actually make a little bit of money. So let's go and grind out Panama City Beach. DoorDash has its advantages and disadvantages. One of the advantages is there's not too many people online at a certain time because the system manages that. It's not like Uber Eats where they'll just send 1,000 people online in the same area, and you might wait hours and hours and get nothing. DoorDash, you have to schedule it, which sucks in the beginning because you have to get your rating. You have to accept 50% of the orders, including like the $2 shit orders. So you really have to work for free basically until you get like a good rating, 50% acceptance rating. And then you can just start scheduling anytime you want. In order to be able to do like Dash Now at any time, any time of the day, you basically have to do 100 orders in the past 30 days. You gotta have a 4.7 star rating. What else? And you have to have an acceptance rate of 70% or higher. And I did get up to 80%, but recently they were giving me like $2 orders. So my acceptance rate has dropped to 74% because I rejected a lot of those $2 orders. And I could probably still barely make a little bit of money on $2 orders if I did them all day, but I'm like the only one on a motorcycle or motorbike. I forgot this is not motorcycle, this is motorbike from Vietnam. So yeah, I'm like the only one on motorbike doing DoorDash in this whole Panama City Beach area. And this might be one of my last delivery videos, and I might even start a new channel because I realized that you can't deliver around the world as an American. There's only a few countries that will let you, do delivery if you're there on a tourist visa or resident visa. Resident visa Taiwan, resident visa Japan. Places like China and Vietnam, that's just a no-go. Like those countries, like you're either English teacher or that's it. Like they won't allow you to make money locally as a foreigner. But welcome to America, where everyone can come and make money. I wish more countries were like America, or had some kind of reciprocal agreement where Americans could just go there and make money. You know, hi, I'm from China, I don't want to teach English, I want to make money, and everyone could just make money. If only it was that simple. But it's not. It's kind of ironic how in China they have billboards everywhere on the buildings. Tourism baby visa, tourism baby citizen. It's like they're promoting, go to America, have your baby there. Your baby will be an American citizen. But I think only something like 900 Americans have successfully got Chinese citizenship. And out of those 900, I think 800 of them were basketball players. So yeah, good luck getting Chinese citizenship. Probably not going to happen. Grind out the Pier Park area. This is where most of the restaurants are. And the road I'm on is Front Beach Road, which is the road that, as you guessed it, is next to the beach and next to the pier. So my hot spot zone is also this area. I try to avoid Panama City itself, and especially Lynn Haven, because I've been there and done that. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, kind of far, but, you know, I don't know if I want that. Santa Rosa, man, I don't know. It's $19. It's It's a bit too far, man. $19. Basically driving 19 miles for $19. I could probably do like 2 $9 orders in this area and drive 4 miles. Now the fucked up thing is once my acceptance rate gets closer to like 70-71%, I just have to accept everything to get my rating up. That's what I don't like about DoorDash, is you have to keep these high acceptance ratings in order to be able to schedule. Now, if you drop below 50%, basically what happens is you're only able to work 4 hours a week, because that's what's available after everyone's schedules. In order to get access to early scheduling, you have to maintain 50% acceptance rates, including those crazy orders for $2 that are 10 miles away. Yeah, it sucks. Now, the way to get around it is to get out of this smaller city, Panama City Beach, and go to a bigger city like Tampa, Orlando, Miami. And if I was planning on staying in Florida longer term, I would, because I can make way more money doing Uber Eats in those cities. And those cities will keep you in a 5-mile radius because they're set up for motorcycle delivery. Actually, technically, I'm not supposed to be doing motorcycle delivery in Panama City Beach because they consider this area too big and only allow car delivery orders. But luckily, I have a car too, so I'm able to use that. And like I said, if I were to stay in Florida, I would definitely be going to Miami, Tampa, Florida, with areas that keep you in a 5-mile radius. And it would probably be like Dallas, where you average $30 an hour, $250 a day, and you make more money than a car. Because I also did, that's right, I did Uber in a car in Dallas, and I struggled to make $80 a day because Uber would send me 2 hours away for $10. And the hack, if you haven't figured it out yet from watching my videos, is, that's right, motorcycle scooter account. Scooter 5-mile radius, like bam, 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 $10, bam, $10, bam, $10. That's how you make the money. But it's so funny because all these people who aren't even American citizens, green card holders, nothing, they rent Uber and DoorDash accounts for $200 a week, work here illegally, and are happy to work all day for $80 and then pay shady Americans who use their identities to create Uber Eats and DoorDash accounts and rent those accounts to shady foreigners who are here illegally for $200 a week. And it just fucks the whole system up. And so basically it's like these people here, illegal aliens, work for $80 a day, and the only way they're able to do that is by renting Uber and DoorDash accounts from Americans for $200 a week. So basically think about it, man. They make $3,000 a month at best. They pay $800 a month to rent an account. So basically they make $2,200 a month minus gas and maintenance. So they're making like $1,000 a month. And here I am not feeling sorry for them because, I mean, they should have just come legally, got a motorcycle, and they could be making $300 a day, $9,000 a month. And honestly, if there weren't people here doing that, I really feel that you would make more money in a car. So the whole like renting of Uber Eats and DoorDash accounts by Americans to illegal aliens, those Americans are not helping the real Americans who are actually trying to make money in a car on DoorDash and Uber Eats, who probably would make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month easily. If not, there were illegal aliens here taking all the business, because that's like basically, you go to the big cities, that's like 80% of the drivers. They don't speak English, they don't have a green card, they don't have a visa. They ran across the border and they rented an Uber and DoorDash account. And that's what kills it for Americans trying to make money in America. But me, being the good American I am, when I was in Taiwan, I went through the legal channel. I have a resident visa. I was legally allowed to have my own Taiwan Uber Eats account, which is extremely rare because I'm probably like the only person I know that's done that. Probably will be the only person I know that's done that. So one of the reasons is that this would probably be one of my last videos is the other day I was watching another YouTuber from this area, not Florida specifically, but from Atlanta. You might have heard of him, called Small Brained American, and he basically travels the world and whatnot. And I'm not sure how he was able to fund himself. I know he taught English a little bit. He shot some videos of him chilling in his home, looked like his parents' home. So I mean, maybe he was just still living at home, saving money so he could travel the world. I was not so fortunate to live at home and save money and travel the world, but I was fortunate enough to figure out crypto, which will sustain my future travel endeavors, and which is why I'm most likely going to be creating a new YouTube channel, more about travel. Haven't really thought of the name of it yet. I thought about the Crypto Traveler, something I could spin off. You know, not really talking about crypto because everyone's doing that. There's a lot of scammy, shady people doing that. I don't even want to talk about meme coins anymore. That area is cooked. But really, it could be something where people who enjoy traveling could also join my Patreon or Discord on that channel to get some basic advice on blue chip cryptos like Bitcoin and whatnot at certain times, like 2027, when you can 3x your money over a few years easily without all the scammy and shadiness that's going on with the meme coin world right now in crypto. But basically, yeah, that's what my plan is. My plan is to use my crypto profits to start traveling the world and create my new channel. And I expect to make $0. That's right. Even with if one day I get up to 100,000 subscribers, which is super hard to do, I expect to make $50 a month off that. That's right, 100,000 subscribers, $50 a month. Now, why is that? I'll tell you why. These YouTubers that have 100,000 subscribers that say they're making, you know, $1, $2, $5, $10,000 a month, well, here's the sad truth. 80% of them are fucking full of shit. They're not making that much. How do I know? Because I know people with 100,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, 1,000,000 subscribers, and they are not making any money from YouTube. Those days are long gone. And if you're doing a traveling channel, it's even worse, because every time you upload your every time you upload your video, for example, if you upload your video, oh, the location is Colombia, and it got 500,000 views. Well, guess what? 500,000 views might be worth $50 in America, but in Colombia, that's worth $2. That's right. YouTube pays you on the location that your video is uploaded from. Now, you could cheat. You could always just upload all your videos and say it's from America, but then, like, it's not really going to work out. You're not going to get the views that they would pay you based on America, which would be more, but you would get less views because no one's going to search Colombia in America. You know, it just doesn't work out. So basically, you just have to be honest and say, I made this video in Colombia, YouTube location, Colombia, and choose that. And then you'll get paid $2. Same thing in Taiwan, where I upload many videos. You know, thousands and thousands of millions of views. You know, in America, that video might make $1,000, just that one video. But in Taiwan, it made, drum roll please, $20. So I think the Crypto Traveler is a fitting name, because the only way I'm able to actually sustain myself without a job and travel the world is from crypto profits. How did I get those crypto profits? Initially was doing this, but not in this city, because there's not a lot of money in this city. So the way I was able to do it was in money-making cities that keep you in a 5-mile radius and pay you $200 to $300 a day, like Dallas, Tampa, Miami, Honolulu. I mean, the very, very, very best I could do in a day in Taiwan would be something like $60 to $100 US at the very best, which is not really enough to put a ton of money into cryptocurrency. So, yeah. Plus, I was a bus driver in Dallas and doing Uber Eats at that time, and I was just super swamped and had no motivation to continue filming, even though it would have been great. It was against, you know, bus driver rules and company, and I probably would have got fired. And actually, I wasn't really feeling the vibes being a bus driver, even though it would have made for some crazy content, like the time the guy pulled a gun out on another homeless guy and 2 drunk people almost got in a shootout on my bus. It would have been great content. But, you know, I probably would have got sued for putting that, you know, because everyone's sue happy, and I just didn't really feel like fighting that legal battle at that time. So, here I am, finally done with delivering, although I still do it just for fun, not for money, like right now. As you can see, I haven't even got one penny, other than that $19 for 19 miles. So yeah, here I am, with most of the money saved up and put into crypto, all that money made in Dallas, and now, yeah, crypto will sustain myself. Just the interest alone, profits in the bank, to where I should be able to comfortably travel the world without a job and start a new YouTube channel called The Crypto Traveler. And I will promise not to talk about crypto on my channel. But if you want to learn about how I made money in crypto, I will have probably a private Discord that covers the basics, blue chip stuff, and the market. And that will be separate from my YouTube channel, because really I just want to make videos about traveling. I like traveling, that's what I enjoy. And again, shout out to Small Brain American. He said something in one of his videos that made me get up and decide to continue doing this. And basically it was, he traveled like the whole world for 3.5 years, and I think he only had like a few thousand subscribers, and he made no money. And then one day he came back to America and got like a job as a waiter, and he was doing that for a while, feeling like shit, you know, and then all of a sudden his YouTube channel took off after he was no longer traveling the world. So it's just like one of those weird things in the algorithm. So yeah, after watching that, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a travel video because I'm gonna be traveling anyway. Not travel video, a travel channel, going to multiple places around the world, and because I enjoy it. And hey, if it's 5 years or 10 years and I have 500 subscribers and I make no money, that's fine, because I don't need money. I can just live off the passive income and crypto. And hey, if people start digging my travel channel and actually are a little bit jealous or envious and say, hey, you know, I want to be like that guy, traveling the world, not working anymore, how can I do it? And they want to find out how they can do it. Well, I'll offer like a cheap Discord, you know, $10 a month or whatever, for people who want to 10x their savings in crypto the safe way, and retire early. So yeah, I guess that could be a money making idea from YouTube. But yeah, there's no money in YouTube. I really don't plan on making you know, like, what's $100, you know? If I have 1 million subscribers, maybe I'll make $100. And the other thing is, I don't like about having to worry about copyrights and saying fuck shit. Because, you know, you say that, ooh, it's demonetization. Like this guy standing over here, right? Say he's playing Hotel California, boom, demonetized. You know, it's just like the algorithm is just looking for any little fucking thing. Like even if I sing, like if I say Hotel California, boom, I sang a song and I get demonetized because they think it's the real Hotel California song. I shit you not. I've actually had videos that said that there was some song in my video, and it turns out that it was just the traffic that made like the rhythm. Literally the traffic and the car passing by and the wind made a similar sound to a song that I never heard of in my life. And the YouTube algorithm picked that up and demonetized it. So I'm like, you know what? Screw this, guys. I'm not playing the YouTube algorithm game no longer. I'm just gonna, you know, if people want to find out how to make some money on Bitcoin and crypto, cool. If not, whatever. I'm just gonna do what I do and keep on grinding and travel the world. And being in Florida, I think my first stop is gonna be maybe like, you know, some of the places in South America because it's so cheap. And I'll be leaving here to Asia soon enough. So while I'm here, I might as well take advantage. Go to Colombia, Cuba, you know, the Bahamas, all that stuff. And I will not be delivering because, you know, we can't in those countries. But I will be doing motorcycle riding, of course, because it's what I love to do. So I'll definitely be riding more bikes around the world, taking some scenic routes, doing some traveling, and yeah, see how it goes. So another reason it's kind of slow now is it's 4:38 p.m. It's not exactly peak dinner time, but yeah, we'll see how it goes if my battery even lasts. I haven't even turned on this GoPro. This album might be 8 months or a year now. So we're gonna find out if my GoPro is even recording. Hopefully it is. Hopefully my GoPro is recording. I had to do an update. I plugged it in and it just kept beeping. And I found out that's like a common thing. If you don't use your GoPro in a long time, it just beeps and shuts down and turns on. Beeps, and it was doing that for like hours. Finally, I updated it, and it said the battery was 99% charged when I plugged it back in. So I can actually toggle between this app. Let's see if I go to my GoPro app real quick. 63%, and I'm at 24 minutes. Starting in third gear, not good. Alright, so yeah, I should be good. I got like 6 60% left. 24 minutes in. Alright. Hopefully I can swipe out of that and go back to DoorDash. I'm kind of happy with this Super Cup so far. I like the bigger wheels. It's got ABS. It seems more comfortable. I do like the fact it's a 4-speed. It doesn't have a clutch, because when you're clutching all day doing a delivery, and yes, I've done it on the Ninja 8 hours a day, it fucking sucks. Like even on bikes with light clutches, you know, it's those are the bikes you get on the freeway and you drive 8 hours and you do minimal shifting on, you know. And that's, or you just do spirited riding for a few hours, but they're not the bikes you do stop and go delivery on. Clutch bikes, nah, man. I'll take a scooter or even a Super Cub where if you still want the gears and still want to shift, over a hand clutch any day. 8 hours a day is not fun using a clutch. Your fingers feel it, and I guarantee you'll get like carpal tunnel later on in life. And I don't want carpal tunnel, so I would rather not do that. That bar I just passed by is Salty Goat. It's like one of the more infamous biker bars in this area, and yeah. So I guess we could go a little bit more north. There's not really much going on past Pier Park. There's a few shops that have DoorDash pickup, but Pier Park is really the spot. And also like Hutchinson. Yeah, this is Panama City Beach in the Gulf of America, no longer Gulf of Mexico. One interesting thing I learned about the Super Cub is because of its key fob system, is at the end of the day when you park the bike, you have to do like a little special sequence if you don't want battery drain. Basically, when you turn the bike off, you have to hold out your key fob and you got to hold it for 2 seconds until the light turns red, which turns off your key fob on the bike so that it doesn't battery drain, or like anti-theft system, whatever the hell it's called. And then it turns off your actual key fob on the keychain, so you don't drain your little mini, what is it, CR2032 battery, the little circle battery. So you don't drain that on your keychain, and so you don't drain your motorbike battery. Because you drain motorbike battery, motorbike no good, and then you spend more money. You spend more money, no good, because you need money. Man with no money, no good man. Or so they say in Vietnam. Yeah. I don't even know if my camera can capture that. Like if I twist my head over there. One of these days I'll get a full face helmet. I keep saying that, but you know what? Wearing a full face looking down at a phone when you're doing delivery sucks ass. But hey, guess what? I'll be traveling the world and no longer doing delivery, so maybe I'll just have to get that full face because I will no longer be staring at my phone because I won't be doing delivery. I'll just be enjoying the 2-hour scenic trips around the world like most other YouTubers do because they aren't delivering 8 hours a day trying to make money. Little dippy-doo on the right. Everyone goes to the left on that. One of these goes and fix that road. So shout out to Alvin's Island Beachwear Shop, the only place that has the Quicksilver hats that I like. Every other shop does not sell Quicksilver, just Alvin's Island. And what's the other one? There's one other shop, I can't think of it. Alright, so we're almost to Pier Park Shopping Plaza. Probably going to park over there and wait ping. Let's see if I get a DoorDash order. Senior frogs. I missed the one in Honolulu, but the best senior frogs I've ever been to was in Honolulu. It was massive. There was always a party going on. It was in the Ala Moana shopping district. And it was just a different vibe, a different scene when I was there. It's more like a club scene. I mean, here they do like a little bit of live music and stuff, but this is more like a sleepy retirement town. I mean, it's kind of sad because actually in the 1990s, this was like the place for young people to come. Not only during spring break, but just like overall, like the whole year. And these days, it's like you get 1 month of youngsters, and that's it. And the rest of the year, it's old people, and some people are old and grumpy people, you know, because they say when you get old, there's only 2 types of old people: old happy people and old grumpy people. And they say the older they get, the grumpier they get. And I've definitely ran into a few of those kind of old people. Yeah. So this city definitely needs a more youth and a bigger population to make it a little bit more exciting. Instead of just all the 50, 60, 70-year-old grandmas and grandpas. And no disrespect to the grandmas and grandpas out there getting their club on. It's just, coming from bigger cities with a more diversity for age ranges and more excitement. I kind of vibe more with the younger people. That's just me. The Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm not sure what team that is. I don't keep up with sports, but this Jeep's got the Ohio State Buckeyes plate. Shout out to Ohio State Buckeyes. Whatever that is. College, basketball, football, I don't know. I watch too much traveling videos, and I don't keep up on sports. I don't even keep up on motorcycle racing. I love motorcycles. You know, in Asia, people just go on the right and pass this guy up. There you go. Can't do that in America. So it's not quite as lawless in certain respects and regards. There's like a big boat show going on over here for all the old rich retired folk to enjoy. Some nice boats, although when I look at the price tag and see that they're like $200,000 and $300,000, I could think of a lot of better ways of spending $200,000 to $300K than on a boat. I mean, yeah, a boat would be fun and awesome, but these kind of boats are not the kind of boat you would travel the world on. If I was going to spend money on a boat, I would try to spend, for $300K, I would try to get something that I could actually travel the world on, make it my home, has a bedroom, stuff like that. These boats over here are just like really big gas-powered dual engine boats that you would, you'd go from like Florida to the Caribbean on, but you would not be comfortable traveling the world on it because they're just too small to do that kind of thing. But nonetheless, we'll drive by and take a look. It's right up here past Margaritaville. As soon as this light turns green, I can go. Bam! downshift. Go into a first gear downshift. Alright, so up here on my left is something Bennett Park. I don't know. I always confuse Bennett and Brown. They have like two parks in this area, but as you can see, there's a shit ton of boats. And like the first thing I think of when I see those kind of boats is like, oh yeah, I could afford that. They look like $20,000-$30,000 or something, but nope. All those boats are like basically like $100,000 and up. And again, if I'm spending that much money on a boat, it better be a 2-bedroom boat that I can travel the world on. But I mean, for that price, it probably doesn't exist these days unless you get some super old sailboat that you can restore and all that stuff. But yeah, if I had that kind of money, I'd definitely be traveling the world, getting me a nice beachfront condo in Vietnam or Thailand for like $50,000, which I technically wouldn't own because you can't own anything in those countries, but I would be able to own it for 50 years. See, that's the catch, which is fine because, you know, by the time 50 years is up, I'll probably be dead or not really giving a shit if I lose my beachfront condo. Don't have any children, so unfortunately the world's too expensive these days to have children unless you want to sell yourself into a life of slavery and home mortgage and just be stuck in a city working a 9-to-5 the rest of your life. Then you can have kids, I guess. And I'm sure it's amazing. I mean, I've thought about the idea of having kids before. It's probably pretty awesome to see a side of you. Me personally, I wouldn't have kids if I had $1 million because that's pretty much middle class or like lower middle class. Like you really need like, it's just ridiculous how expensive it's gotten. You really need like $5 to $10 million to do like the middle class family thing and actually take a vacation. But yeah, all these boats, Ranger boat. Two George's Mariner. I mean, that's a nice boat. 2 big engines. But yeah, that's the other thing with a boat like this is you either have to do the dock fees or you got to buy an additional vehicle like a truck. And me personally, I don't like trucks. Trucks are a pain in the ass to park. They're not fun in the city. They're shitty on gas mileage. And they really piss off other people on the road that are just regular car drivers that have their lights up 10 feet off the ground, shining right into the rear view mirrors. So trucks are an easy way to piss people off in front of you driving a normal car. But I guess, you know, if you just had a truck only for hauling a boat, well, I mean, you'd have to. Obviously, you couldn't haul one of these in a Toyota Camry. I don't know, a Tesla maybe. Maybe you get an all-wheel drive Tesla. Because the electric motor is instant torque. You might be able to haul one of these in an all-wheel drive Tesla car. Of course, the Tesla truck would do it, but then again, it's a truck. And trucks are not fun. At least my opinion, trucks aren't fun. Unless you just, like, live out in BFE and drive country roads all day, which I've done before. And doing that, it's fun. It has its pluses and minuses, but as soon as you met the whole 5 people in town and that's all that's going on, you want to venture on, it's time to get out of BFE and go to the city, and you need a car for that. So yeah. So what's going on here? 454. Let's see where my battery's at. 41%. At 39 minutes. So yeah, little heads up, little teaser. My new channel might be called The Crypto Traveler, if that name's not already taken. So I've had multiple YouTube channels. Actually, my first YouTube channel was a traveling channel. It was my Ryan Taiwan channel, and Ironically, a lot of it was not only in Taiwan, but also China and Vietnam and other places I traveled to. But basically, what screwed me up on that channel is if you type in my channel's name, there was like some little boy who had like 10 million subscribers who does like toy reviews, like a little boy Ryan. So no matter what you typed in, even if you typed in like Taiwan Ryan, the first 10 videos of like Ryan's toy review, it's like, come on, YouTube, what does Taiwan and Ryan have to do with a 5-year-old boy reviewing toys? Like, does this kid just type in like every single country into his you know, whatever it's called, the keywords or whatever? Like, does he type in Ryan toy review Taiwan, Ryan toy review Japan? Like seriously, like what's going on where if you type in my name or my name twice, Ryan Taiwan, why is the first 10 videos coming up for that specific search about a little boy doing toy reviews? Like, if you type Taiwan, is the first 10 videos that you want to see a little boy doing toy reviews? Is that what you're searching for? Come on, YouTube. Need to get better on that one. So anyway, that channel name was kind of screwed from the beginning. So I'm thinking the Crypto Traveler would be a good name, but the problem is when you type in crypto, millions and millions and millions of channels will come up before mine. So I'll have, I don't know, I might go with that name, where I might switch it up a little bit. I might have to leave out crypto. I don't know. What do you think I should call my new channel? Put it down in the comments. And yeah, we'll brainstorming on that one. I say this is my last video, but I mean, I'm gonna be out here a little bit longer. So I might just do more videos for fun, and then link them to my new channel once I start traveling to Cuba, Colombia, whatnot. Also, heads up, March 13, 14, 15, and 16, there's a huge reggae music festival with big bands, big names, Shaggy, Sting, who else? Revolution, Slightly Stupid. I could go on and on, but there's a bunch of bands, and it's going to be in St. Petersburg, which is like an area of Tampa, Florida. So definitely be down there doing that, making some videos. Yeah, maybe I should start my first video for my new channel from that location when I go down there and do that. So that should be interesting. That's coming up. So yeah, definitely will let you know on this channel about my new channel and about that coming up. Wow, so this is a big ass catamaran. Well, it's not that big. I mean, it's pretty narrow, but it's definitely not your run-of-the-mill boat. They had some super tiny boats, like literally 5 feet. I'm real curious if those boats are still there. I think they moved them into the boat show. Let's go see if they're still over there while we're waiting for our first. Nah, man, I'm not talking about this inflatable boat over here either. Although that is a pretty cool inflatable boat with a biggish motor on it. Nah, it's I don't know. I would totally drive up in there, but I don't know if you need a ticket or if it's crossed off, or I mean, I would do it in Asia and just play stupid, but in America it's very ruly. I don't want to get arrested for trespassing. I guess I'd have to go online and research it and find out if I need to buy a ticket. But you know what? Like, these kind of events should be free, because if you think about it, what are they trying to do? I would imagine they're trying to sell boats. So why would I want to pay to enter to buy a boat? You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't this be free? Shouldn't you go in for free if you want to buy a boat? I don't know. Let's drive by. Maybe someone will approach me and say, "Sorry, sir, you need You need your $100 ticket to enter to see a boat that you could never afford. Let's go find out. Like, I'm always scared to go to these kind of things, you know, just because I feel like someone's gonna come up to me real quick, pissed off, like, get out of here, and make me feel like embarrassed or stupid. Use main entrance. Okay, so where is the main entrance? I mean, these people just walked up in there. I mean, this kind of looks like the main entrance. Let's see what the sign says. Emo Cross golfboatshow.com. I mean, I think you would be able to walk in. I don't know. I wish boat ownership was as simple as it is in USA as it is in other countries. You know, like in Taiwan, you literally have to take like a 12-month course and all this and all that, you know. And I believe you just need a driver license in America to drive a boat. You know, unless it's like a huge ship, then you might need some special license. But man, there's so many islands in Vietnam that I would like to have a boat to travel to, but it's like all those countries in Asia is super restrictive. Like, I believe like you're not even allowed to own a boat unless you're a citizen. And then of course most of those countries don't allow citizenship of foreigners. Like they ban it, or they make it so difficult it's impossible. Like China, which is given like 900 American citizenship. But hey, how many Chinese have become American citizens? What about that reciprocity? I guarantee there's like 20 million Chinese/American citizens, or even more. I really feel like America shouldn't just be giving away citizenship like that, unless of course it's reciprocal. Like if I could go to China and just get citizenship for having a baby there, you know. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go down like that. Yeah, it definitely looks like they have some kind of little gate set up, like a little ticketing booth kind of thing. Yeah, not sure. Well, damn, am I ever gonna get a DoorDash order? It's 5 o'clock, people. Come on now. I guess we could go drive around the roundabout. Thank God I don't actually have to make a living in this city. Otherwise, I might. No, actually, there is a way to make money in this city, but it's not doing food delivery. The way to make money in this city is to go to the airport at 6 a.m., sit for 3 hours, pick up someone for $20, $30, drive 20, 30 miles, go back to the airport, sit for 3 hours, pick up someone, drive them 20, 30 miles for $20, $30, drop them off, go back to the airport, sit 3 hours, and basically you work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. for like $100, $150. Yeah, your whole day. And yeah, I mean, if you make $150 a day, it's worth it, right? But then your whole day's gone. I mean, it is possible to make $100, $150 a day doing DoorDash. I've been doing it. I've been averaging like 100 a day, and basically just working about 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and then I go home, and then I do like 4:30 to 8:30. But for whatever reason, today's just kind of an odd day. It's a little bit slow. I mean, it's 5 o'clock. Usually I've gotten something by now. So maybe people are just waiting until later. later to order food. Yeah, usually like 5:30, 6 p.m. It picks up quite a bit. Got Ford's garage, old school Model Ts. Got some old school skater. I don't know, man. Something tells me that van is not a veteran. Let's see if a lot of these vans have Canadian plates. Let's see. That's a Florida plate, might be. I could use that parking as I'm a veteran, but I won't. All right, so this is basically the hottest spot of Panama City Beach if you're gonna do DoorDash. Don't recommend Uber Eats because there's no money in it. There might be money, well, there is money because I've done the car thing. There's a little bit of money in the Uber car, but personally, like driving 300, 400, 500 miles a day in a car is super tiring compared to doing this for 6 hours a day for almost the same pay. And in a car, you lose more on gas. You depreciate the car, maintenance, but most importantly, it's just your body, man. I don't know what it is, like, you know, unless you're just on a highway driving a straight line. I'm exhausted driving through the city, stop and go all day in a car, and I could do stop and go all day on this thing and go home and be ready for a workout and still not be tired. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to grind out on the Honda Cub. Got some longboarders and skateboarders back there. Let's just see where we're at on the video. 52 minutes in with 19% battery left. Yeah, the good old GoPro Hero 11 Mini, which does not have the removable battery, is generally only good for about an hour. Wow, got some hardcore longboarders. Not really sure if that's necessary at a mile an hour, unless it's just for fun. Usually when I see people doing those kind of moves, they're like going downhill at 80 miles per hour, which is insane. Man, am I? So yeah, this is the thing about the smaller cities. It's also not, it's February. From what I understand is from like March all the way until like September, you get all like the travelers here because the weather's nice and everyone wants to go to the beach. And from what I understand, it's like super easy to make, you know, good money, and the DoorDash is just constantly pinging. Maybe it's the AI of DoorDash. They're like, oh shit. Maybe it's detected like the GoPro app, and they're like, don't send order, don't send order, don't allow to show how shitty some of these orders are. It's like the AI algorithm worried that it's gonna expose the truth of how shitty DoorDash can be at times. Nah, I don't think that's it. I mean, let's see. I mean, I've been doing all right. If I go back to my earnings, okay, so yeah, like earlier today, I worked like a little bit, and then I gave up. But yeah, I mean, Monday, $90, not bad for Monday. Okay, $157. active time 6 hours. So 12 hours is when I'm online, like sitting around doing jack shit, which is not really working. But active time 6 hours. So 157. Let's do the math. Calculator. So $157 divided by 6 hours. All right, I don't know if the camera can catch that. $26.16 per hour. And I don't even consider, you know, the maintenance costs and gas costs on this thing, because you literally spend like $2 to drive it like 2 days all day long. So like whatever, $1 a day. Like it's not even really worth calculating it on the good old Honda. I guess I could talk about the bike a little bit, since I'm not getting any orders, make it a little bit more interesting. So one interesting thing about this bike is, in America, it does not come with a side stand, because apparently a side stand on the footrest bar, I don't know if the camera can see that, the side stand on the footrest bar is illegal in America, but it is factory equipment in Thailand, the same model. So basically what I did is I bought the original Thailand part, Honda part. It's the Honda OEM part from Thailand, the Thailand version of this bike, to get a side stand. So this bike does not come with one from the factory. You have to like lift it up every single time, which is a real pain in the ass. And if you notice these little like dummy things, those are actually passenger pegs that come on all other versions outside of America, because in America, again, passenger pegs are illegal on the swing arm. So I could either drill those out and tap in and thread and do all that work and put passenger pegs, and I could get a seat, and I could get a longer rear rack and extend my bag out, which people do in Asia, or I could buy a part that attaches right here and here, and it's a full metal part, and it has the passenger peg integrated on it if I wanted to do that. And they make a single seat for this, and also you extend your rear rack out. So this is totally a two-person, it can be a two-person bike. Well, I think my battery is about to die. I don't know if we're gonna end it right here or not. 11%. I guess I could stick around a little bit longer. I was really hoping to get one order. It says I'm in a hot zone, but yeah, no. The thing is, even if I go get an order now, I guarantee by the time I go pick it up and deliver it, my battery's gonna die and cut out. So yeah. You know what? I actually have a charger for this GoPro, or a charger for my phone. I wonder if you can do continuous charging while you're recording by lifting up the little thing. Let's see, I've never tried that before. All right, I'm gonna take off my GoPro here. We're at 8%. Let's find out. Interesting. So it's plugged in, but it does not show it as charging. So basically I've plugged this in and it's fully charged, but yeah, I guess you can't do charging as you're recording on the, that's a shame, because I mean, what if you want to record longer than an hour? You have to buy like 10 GoPros to buy, you know what I mean? Of course you can get the big heavy GoPros with the battery that can switch out, but the problem is those big heavier GoPros are heavier and when they're mounted on your head or chin, it kind of fucks things up. So it would be nice to have a small GoPro like this that could charge when the battery starts dying at an hour. Well, I think it's going to do it, guys, so catch you in the next one. And again, stay tuned on this channel. I'll be updating my new YouTube channel information. So I guess I should make at least one more video about my new channel. Peace. Catch you on the next one.